the sweet symphony of fear, nature's way of whispering, "You're special because others aren't." It's the secret sauce of power, the dark magic that turns the meek into the mighty, the invisible into the irresistible. Welcome to the twisted world of Machiavellian psychology, where manipulation isn't just a skill, it's an art form, perfected by those who understand that, in the grand game of chess, you don't move the pawns, you control their perception of worth and fear. Let's start with the basics. Fear. It's the oldest trick in the book. Older than the Bible, older than the iPhone, older than that cousin who always shows up, uninvited to your pity party. Fear is a potent cocktail of exclusivity and desire. When you tell someone they can't have something, or worse, that they're about to lose it, they become frantic. They turn into desperate puppets, dancing on the strings of your manipulation. The more you withhold, the more they crave. The more they crave, the more they'll do anything to get it. It's Pavlov's dog meets the devil. Salivating over a treat that's just out of reach, trembling with anticipation, ready to sell their soul for a crumb of what you control. Now, enter the manipulator, an artist of the dark arts, a connoisseur of human weakness. They know that humans are wired to value what's rare. Think about it. We pay a premium for limited edition sneakers, exclusive memberships, and that rare vintage wine that costs more than your monthly rent. Why? Because scarcity whispers, "This is special. This is rare. You better act now before it's gone forever." It's a psychological chokehold, and the manipulator, the puppet master, knows that the key to power is controlling that perception. Ever wonder why salespeople push limited time offers? It's not about the discount. It's about the illusion of fear. They want your brain to go into overdrive, to believe that if you don't act now, you'll be forever cursed with the shame of missing out. They're selling you the illusion that your choices are limited, that the universe conspires against your indecision. And the best part? You fall for it every time, because human beings are suckers for the almost gone sign, like moths to a flame, eager to burn themselves for a fleeting glow. But real manipulators take it a step further. They understand that scarcity isn't just about physical things. It's about emotional and psychological control. They create an aura of exclusivity around themselves, making others believe that their attention, their affection, or their approval is a rare commodity. "I might be busy," they say with a smile that's more predator than friend. "You better cherish this moment, because I could be gone tomorrow." The victim, desperate to secure a fragment of that elusive attention, becomes a willing prisoner of their own desire, trading integrity for a fleeting moment of validation. And let's not forget the art of the push and pull, a classic maneuver in the manipulator's toolkit. They dangle you like a carrot on a stick, then yank it away with a smirk. "I like you, but I'm not sure if I do," they whisper, watching your face contort in confusion and longing. It's the emotional equivalent of playing hard to get, except they're playing for keeps. The fear of their affection fuels your obsession, making you scramble like a headless chicken for a scrap of their attention, all while they sit back, reveling in control. Manipulators thrive on your doubts and fears, playing us like puppets in their dark theater. If you've seen this in action, like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Your experience might just be the warning someone else needs to spot the signs early. Now, Imagine the ultimate form of scarcity, the illusion of danger. Threaten to withdraw, threaten to leave, threaten to destroy what little you have. Because nothing screams power like the ability to take away what someone values most. It's emotional hostage-taking, wrapped in the guise of concern. If you don't do what I say, I'll leave, they say with a smile that's colder than a Siberian winter. And just like that, you become a puppet, dancing to the tune of fear and desperation, all the while convinced that you're the one in control, when in fact, you're just a pawn in their game. Dark humor? Oh, I've got plenty. Like the manipulator who, after convincing you that you're running out of time, offers you a special opportunity that's only available for the next 5 minutes. Because nothing screams power like convincing someone they're about to miss their chance at life, only to reveal that the real trick was making you sweat for an imaginary prize all along. Fear isn't just about physical possessions. It's about the illusion of limited opportunities, limited time, limited love, limited everything, really. It's the psychological equivalent of holding a carrot just out of reach, knowing full well that the rabbit will keep chasing until it drops dead of exhaustion. And what about the grandest illusion of all? Control over the perception of fear itself. The manipulator can create fear out of thin air. They can make you believe something is rare, valuable, even vital, when in reality, it's just a mirage. They're the magicians of perception, pulling the wool over your eyes with a smile that says, "Trust me, I know what's best for you, because I control what's available and what's not." It's the ultimate power move, making others believe that their choices are limited, even when they aren't. The illusion of fear becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. The more you believe you need something, the more you act desperately to get it, and the more powerless you become. So, in this dark theater of human interaction, fear isn't just a tool. It's the master key. It unlocks doors to manipulation, to control, to dominance. The manipulator, the dark psychologist, the puppet master, all thrive on the illusion that what they hold back is precious, rare, and irreplaceable. Because in the end, power doesn't come from what you have. It comes from what others believe they can't have. Fear creates power. It's the cruel, delicious, intoxicating game of make-believe that keeps us all chasing shadows. And remember, the world belongs to those who understand the art of fear. Because if you can make others believe they're running out of something, time, love, opportunity, you own them completely. And that, my friends, is the darkest joke of all. In the game of power, it's not about what you possess. It's about what you make others believe they're about to lose.